Thank you very much for attending the interview and doing the tests. I just have a few questions to wind the interview up.
Okay.
Are you currently employed? And if so, how long have you been at that job?
I am currently employed as a jazz musician. Now, I'm not sure if that's considered employment or formal employment or stable employment, but that is how I am employed right now. I have been a jazz musician for more than a year, about a year and a half. I lead my own jazz trio, and we play gigs at this just one club, which is a jazz club, because there aren't really many jazz clubs here in the Philippines.
Okay. What is your role within the band?
I am the band leader. I am in charge of being actually two things. Number one, selecting the repertoire, and number two, being a musical director of the band. So basically I choose the music that we play, and then I also supervise the other two musicians on how to go about playing it.
Okay. How is your performance measured?
Well, it is measured by the intensity of the applause, I believe, and of course of the feedback of other musicians, because in jazz there is a close camaraderie, and when you play, or every time a jazz musician plays, there will be other jazz musicians in the audience, and what happens is after the gig they go to you and either congratulate you on a job well done, or constructively give pointers, like say, that was a good performance, but I think you should have done this particular song at this particular time. Or they could say, I think your solo was too long, try to shorten it a bit next time. Something like that.
Okay. What mistakes, if any, have you made during your career with this, and what have you learned from them?
Plenty of mistakes. Performance-wise, I have made a few clams here and there. Clams meaning wrong notes during performances. But that's all part of the performance. You can never avoid that for a musician. There's this other mistake that I made. Well, actually, 4 days ago, I had to fire our bass player, which I should have done long ago, because the guy just didn't fit into the personality of the band. He was, in a manner of speaking, pulling the band down, because, may I be blunt?
Mm-hmm.
He was a bit of an ass. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So my mistake was I should have fired the guy long ago.